Hello everybody, this is Mandalynn and I am at the land-in today. So let's enjoy it while we can. I was trying to get settled down. It was about 3:30 last night before I was finally able to start trying to get settled down. But earlier in the night I had felt like someone was looking over my shoulder, and I was outside and I turned around and there was that big beautiful moon looking down. We've had clouds for so long that we almost forget to look up there these days. So I finally started to wind down and try to get some sleep about 3:30 this morning. 3:30, right? And I laid down in my bed, and right there in the window, I turned all the lights out, blew the candles out, and there in the window was the moon saying, hey. So I am taking a message, and I'm going to bring you, I guess you'd call it an intuitive message, on this full moon in Capricorn. It's not going to be so much about the astrology as the energies that are out there right now. And I've had a lot of headache, especially in the crown area, and that just means that there is basically connections being made or reconnected or information coming down. So there's activations of some sort. And last night I found that I wrote it down too. It was about the time that I was getting ready to go to sleep, just before I felt like tremoring, not in my body, but we don't get earthquakes around here. So I don't know. I have to check and see if they were doing some military exercises out there at the bombing range. But the full moon is going to be at 3 degrees in Capricorn. And Capricorn is earth, and Capricorn is magic. And, you know, we're feeling all of this. It's not just the moon, because when you have the full moon, that means that the sun and the moon are opposing. You don't really see the moon during a new moon, but it's all illuminated. The sun is shining its light and illuminating it. So that means that it's the things that are in the shadows are having a light shined on them, or shown on them, however the true correct grammar is. But what we're getting feeling wise is to trust and nurture your inner being first. Stop looking for answers and comforts outside of you. I mean, you can, but first go inside. So again, illuminating the shadows and being honest with yourself where you need to. Are there things you need to let go of so that your magic can happen? You know, is there something throwing water on the fire? And this is a watery moon. So know that it's going to be emotional. There's a lot of energies in the water signs now. And when discomfort or conflict comes up, see it as a growth catalyst. Quickly let this happen. There's going to be emotional times, and that means growth. So Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, and the North Node are all retrograde. And let's think about this. Jupiter, growth, luck, abundance. Saturn is all about like government, structure, and all of that. Pluto, death and transformation. And the North Node, what things are you going to achieve in this incarnation? So when you bring those shadows and those inner emotions into the light, these energies are there. And retrograde means that just kind of slow it down, take a pause, revisit whatever's appropriate. So you're going to be seeking, because of the houses that are in, you're going to be seeking soul security. You know, what truly, and this means bringing everything into alignment, bringing the things in the shadow into light. You might be in denial about what it is that truly makes you happy because you're so busy trying to make other people happy. And this is going to have a lot to do with your family and your home, because that's the deepest sense of your security. And something else that has come up, there's been a lot of talk about dark night of the soul lately. With all of this transformation and growth that we're going through, of course, you know, why wouldn't that come up? And if you are of a certain frequency, and like me and a dear friend of mine, we're like, well, why do we feel like we're going through this dark night of the soul again? I thought we were done. So every time you rise in frequency, that you awaken more with every awakening, there's a dark night of the soul. And that is how you shed, transmute, align those energies. So if you're going through that, remember that you now have this higher aspect on full operation mode. And it's going to be more brief because it's not going to take you as long to get to it. Once you realize that this is dark night of the soul, your steps go very quickly. So that's all I'm going to bring. I'm still trying to get things in line for the Shamash message. I will have a copy of text for you to read through it. And of course, somebody's trying to get in touch with me, telling me it's time to end the message. So sending truth, light, growth, and so much love to you. Until next time, everybody have a beautiful full moon.